Oh, right. Yeah, it is working. Oh my god. Why is my mic being so strange? Oh, god. Microphone. Can you not be so strange? Oh, wait. I have to take my glasses off. Things might work a bit better then. I have made a makeshift doodad that does something. What better way to prevent sound from entering the back of my microphone than to use an old bit of bog roll, the cardboard bit, tube bit, and just cut a bit that covers it up. Yes, DIY at its best. How we do it. Does the job. It's covered up the back of the mic so the sound won't go in and cause annoyances. Because it does cause a slight bit of issue with the when I've especially when I've got like voices and stuff, because it picks them up really easily. But I don't know if it like badly affects things. Oh, is that going to be an issue now? Are you going to be an issue, Leap Motion? You're going to think it's a hand because there's something on it now? I'd be bloody surprised, honestly. Oop. I don't think it shouldn't change the way I sound all that much. If at all. Well, that's interesting. There it is. It's the claw crane has its own option. Thank God for that. Wouldn't want to be hearing that all the time. This is basically the farming and thingy zone. The housing. We have absolutely metric tons of food. Housing one side, production the other, I suppose, yeah. Actually, wait. Cancel that. The other way around. Looks pretty straight. That way I can turn this one round like this. And have 2 production lines. You help me build stomachs. Need bio batteries and get building the bio batteries. On this one we can do one. There we are. The assembly line can go yeah. We need some more refined ingots. Do I have enough for cryogenic coolant and polymer? Oh, I'll be able to build that then. The electric furnace. Doing enough. Yeah, work on this. Oh, there's not enough electricity. Yes, that would help. Don't have any electric organs left. I just used them all. God damn. Ah. Right, let's go sort that out then. Oh god, I just remembered I need to restart the server. Wow. Hang on. Might do that in a bit then. If I get the ranches done. Let's put one right here. Go one right here. Right here. Right. I'll get these built and then I'll sort out the rest of the nonsense. Remember that I was going to change the server settings so we can have more pals per base, so we don't only have to have the one base. That because that's not good. All right, return to title. Sort this out real quick. Okay. The only problem with the doing this by command line is Gotta scroll across a single line of content on config stuff. Stamina, auto HP regen, build object HP damage, deterioration rate, collection drop rates. Friendly fire false. Enemies evade true. Auto aim assist. Max drop average 3000. Physics activity 1. Maximum number of bases 128. Maximum number of camp workers wants to be 25. We'll just double it 30. Base camp max number guild 4. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now we can have a maximum of 19. He can generate the electricity, and then we want one of these. They're all the same, so... Doesn't solve my electric organ problem right now. Suppose what I can do is cancel. Cancel this for the time being so I can get the electricity up and running. What does this require? Oh, okay, that requires quite a bit. I'll do 40 for now. For now, we'll get there. Didn't... How rude. I wanted you to build, not run off and transport things. We can get the fancy multi-cutter tool. That'd be good. Oh, now you're coming to help me. I'm gonna need... Yeah, I need another 30 bio batteries after this. Yeah, good for you. Help me with this one as well. Oh, right. That's actually pretty beefy. Well, okay. Alright, so now I want to get... You know what? Greyhound is probably not... I probably do want a... Oh, you know what? Penking looks would be great. Same amount of food requirement. Less food requirement or move quick. Do that. Then at least when he's not got, doesn't need to do any powered energy charging, he can actually do other jobs. You know? You're enjoying yourself there, Quiron. Food production's fairly easy. It's just, and we've got everything we need to be able to make like pizzas constantly or something. It's just need a really good kindling pal and a lot of the research, preferably, I think. Does this not fit in here? It doesn't, does it? Whatever then. More beds. Can I build an incubator? I can't build an accumulator. We'll do that. That gets oh wait, no. Oh, I just still noticed tree clips. Eclipse! Council! Ruined. I have to do it this way then. Oh, that one. I don't. Okay, these aren't going near these walls anymore. Never mind. These things need to be away from walls as far as I'm concerned, so I probably just go like... could actually fit them behind one of these. Sort of. No. There you go. They can be moved later if we need to move them for something. I might manage to get that like almost perfectly lined up. And we've got plenty of beds at this point. What do I need? I wanted to make polymers and cryogenic. Okay. I think I'll get all the ranches. Yeah, 75% is like a considerable amount. Plus, I'm not sure if you can still stack them Like people used to go Infinite Stamina, into the Eternal Engine, and then a few others, just to get like insane amounts. This idea with my microphone is not working because the leap motion is deciding it's a bloody hand again. Right, we need... high quality cloth from ranching. That's nice. Oh, wait, rather than a cremis, we should have a alpaca. We need milk. Electric organ. Do with flame organs. In mud. No. What I wanted, thanks. Yep, there's a start. Resources. I'm not sure if there is horns. Yeah, because this guy's got bones. Aquatic, eggs, random stuff, gold coins, red berries, venom glands, cotton candy, bones. Yeah, if there is one, I don't have it yet. Bird ash with strategic stronghold and an Elizabeth with dainty eater. Where are you? Get out of the ranch, you dum-dum. Everything needs watering and you're just focusing on ranch, you dum-dum. Meant to water. Where the bio batteries? Right. go over here. Hope I don't die straight away. We are clear, right? Might as well grab this. Yeah, no chance. Even if I weaken them, not gonna be likely. Oh, there's a dude there. I like this new gun thing. I'm sick of this freaking... Hang on. Change of plan. I'm not doing that. I hate it. Stupid as leap motion. Ruining everything. Oh look, yay. More quests. You have to buy the schematic type thing, which you can get from various bounty hunters, and also from doing thingy. Well, there you go. Job done. I can make the thingy now. Here we go. Dr. Braun. I swear I've seen that name before in my travels. Oh, right. Okay. And gets us hardwood. That gets us wood. We now have every resource we could possibly want for the moment. Except oil. Still waiting on polymers and stuff. Go up here. Now I'm chunky. The electric furnace can be here as well. The Wyvern do all the work for me. Spashta. Right, so it's basically daily gambling. Lovely. Not really that difficult to get Al's bread though. There we go. Most of the production things we need for now. Right, go up here. That fits nicely. Right, let's go sort this out. Here she need to be all the way down. Yeah. Right, let's get rid of that. Get that. Not you, not you, not you. You're one of them. There's one. Oh wait, never mind. I have let me sort this. Here we are. There they are. These are the ones I was looking for. Kernel engine Swift. What other things would be... Yeah, and the thing is, you can't ever see that information, I don't think. I don't care. Too much effort. You can't re-roll them. You can't see them, even. What is the point? There's not enough deterministic ways to get the perfect pal, and even then it's kind of pointless. Let me see if I can make this. I have... Dynamorph is what I want. I have... Nito. In the wedge would keep kind of pointless unless I wasn't to make a serpent. Oh no. Yeah, with this you can really easily win in this game just by hard countering a thingy type. Quite literally. Someone uses a fire pal, you use a thingy hard. The problem is that any pal can have any ability of any damage type, which is really dumb. And then you've got problems like this, which is I have a near maxed out Wyvern, and if he fights anything than even remotely the same level as him, that is not even a bad matchup, he dies in like a couple of hits. Because you've got dumbass powers that have like 7,000 times the damage they need to have. Because with this, you get... I think it was... Where is it? Elements. You do half as much damage if you're fighting... If you're dealing damage to something you're weak against. And I think you deal twice as much damage against something you're strong against. And for the case of double affinities, like you can have ground and fire, or ground and grass, you take double damage for any grass damage, any fire damage, ground. If you, what is it? If you take a grass hit while being ground and grass, you take double damage for the ground damage, but you take half as much for any, but also half as much. So basically you just get nothing. I don't know. I think it averages out at. I don't know. That's a weird one. Because you can get ground and grass pals. It's dumb. Either way, and complicated and confusing. And doesn't matter. There's a reason there's a tier list of pals. Because anything other than those ones, you're just going to suffer horrible, painful death at the hands of most of the enemies you've run up against. Need to put some hardwood away. That's not got any space in it. Great. That's not got any space in it. Fine, I'll stick it here then. And there. There you go. Job done. Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Tell me how many I need. 79 large pal souls. Got it. Where's my thing? Craven, get out of the way. You're in. You're fair. Let's just combine them all. I don't have the weapon one, do I? Find ingots. Alright, that's easy enough. I can do this. Get to play Grim Dawn tomorrow at least anyway. Something different. So I probably should figure out what I'm gonna do when it comes to what is it? Classes. I'm gonna use the new one, but I don't know what to pair with it. And it helps to know what items exist in the thingy. So I have to go on Grim Tools and just have a look at what items exist and how I want to go about it. I also need to decide, am I going to be a werewolf or were-raven? That's the thing. I'm thinking were-raven because it's an ice-based build. Grim Dawn wouldn't be so bad if you could actually respec your class choices. But no, once you've locked them in and you've put a point in, you can never change them unless you make a new character. It's annoying. You can unspec every single point out of a class, but you can't change the class after the fact. And the really annoying thing is, if you're going into the game blind, you play the game and then suddenly, once you get so far through, you start getting items with specific class combinations and all that. And you can't use any of them because you picked the wrong one for the thing you wanted to do. And it turns out there's a better combination. Although Grim Dawn also has a very strange itemization anyway, because there's now like a bajillion ways to improve your gear. Like there was mythical, now there's like awakening. Then you can put other stuff on your gear and do other things. It's like, ugh. And the funniest thing is, none of it matters actually beating the game. Because if you have even a remotely decent build, you can just face roll all the content. No, easy as no. At least on the normal difficulty. Elites, just as easy, as long as you sort out your resistances. Ultimate probably gets a bit sketchy because you get like Nemesis is coming in by then and stuff like that. Yeah, because Grim Dawn's end game content is basically infinite, infinitely running through these. It's kind of like what do they call them? I can't even remember what they call them, but it's basically just like infinite maps, effectively. Infinite instances you run to get gear and stuff. Or with Grim Dawn, at the very least with Grim Dawn, there's always a weapon that does something to every skill. There's actually, like, most of the legendary weapons and fancy weapons have, like, several skills from multiple different classes because they just all cross over with each other, considering you can dual class in that game. Yeah, ARPG endgame is literally, haha, get more gear. Supposedly, they try to do pinnacle bosses, but they're usually tuned out of reach for the casual person. And only, like, the meta builds really work with those. There's apparently a meteor drop somewhere nearby. I was waiting on this, wasn't I? I needed another 60. Okay, that's going to have to take a while. Wave exiting the base. Get your fat ass over here. That looks like a supply drop. It is. There's another one. Oh, and landed literally right on top of where. What? The chances of that? He's just like, oh, here you go. Have another one. Fine. The thing about Grim Dawn is it's not like Path of Exile. It doesn't have seasons. They don't change the meta every time. Every, like, 3 months or anything. Grim Dawn gets a few balance one or two balance patches a year, maybe, if that. And then it's like, the game is the game. There's a million and one ways to play it. Tons of secrets you can do. Look for. And all that. I wonder if I should just sit and paint this. Craven! Hello? What the? Sure. Right. Yeah, you do you. Okay, fine. Decided. I'm going to paint the pillars. A little bit higher. Oops. Until to go. You quite could, because you can hold the button. Technically. No, I might actually do. You know what? I have an idea. I feel like I should probably try plan stuff out with Grim Dawn, ready for tomorrow. Or at least get a general idea of what the hell I'm gonna do. Got the Berserker. The funny thing about transforming is you don't get access to weapon trigger weapon pull skills, which I guess that means like just the standard stuff that's triggered on like your default attacks. I assume. Oh no. Like, I kind of got, like, disinterested in Power Word when I realized that my Wyvern, who is nearly maxed out, is still completely useless against most enemies. Because all they have to do is just, like, do one specific attack and it basically dies. Not like you can actually control your pal to avoid damage either. Yeah. He's virtually completely maxed out. Other than like 2 traits he could get, but there's no traits that are going to be like make much of a difference. I don't know if you can actually breed legendary. It is dragon. You'll probably get him a different set of skills. Like, maybe teach him something else. He's got 1 more trust level to get before he's 10. Any ice damage, yeah. Is his weakness. I was matched up against the Moon People's boss, which is a dark pal. So I was doing like super effective damage, but the boss had like 100 something KHP. So yeah, the boss had 100 something KHP and then did moonbeams that basically made his HP go like that with this kind of stats. There is another defense mod I could get. Like if I got Lunker, that's 20% defense. And then there's diamond body, which is another 30%. That would probably help. But that would mean breeding a new wyvern, getting it leveled up again for one, and then pal souls and condensing all over again. As well as the books for the works preview. Although that's not really important at all. I just wasted my handiwork books on him to make him build things fast. Helps a bit. Oh yeah, and then you need these as well. Because you can't go into a boss battle without 3 tugging recovery meds. It's about the only way to survive them. That and you, when they attack, you just like put your pal away, take it back out, put it back away, take it back out. That's the kind of cheese you have to do to beat the bosses. I've found. Because again, you have to focus so much on the survivability aspect that to get gear, if you want to actually be useful yourself. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was switching between all my pals, but my other pals are kind of garbage. This is only in here for its passive that gives my even more damage. And Meemog's just Meemog. And the other 2 are... well, that's my water dude, and that's just something I have on me at the moment. I'm not really meant to. Ooh, shiny. Yeah. I have a fair bit of percentage to go on the HP, like that one. I'm on 42% for the HP and 36% for the attack at the moment. I'm maxed out on the defense. I need another 49 large souls. What I was doing actually, I was getting those combined. Once they get round to it. I should put me over 10k. Yeah, 10,003 HP now. Alright, yeah, 48% on the health, 36% on the attack, 60% on the defense. Yeah, level 7, and also I've got potions in effect here for my defenses and stuff in these numbers, among other things. It's like trust bonus plus enhanced souls plus passive skills. Apparently the food's making his work speed faster as well, which is valid, I guess. Yeah. It's impossible to level your pals up. Let me see if I can find... just the one. Alright, there you are. All of these, your training manuals. It's almost not even worth trying to get my pal to the same level as I am. What does this actually give you? I've got, what, 1.72 million left? Okay, so the large ones are 100k experience. I need 17 large ones. You can actually combine these by crafting into the bigger ones, I think. Maybe a calculator. I'll feed this in and let's have a look. Are we? This calculator doesn't take into account trust, though. That's probably what's throwing it off. Also, how do you... Yeah, I don't even know. Oh yeah, you can see my original numbers there. 5,820. The attack was 706. Defense 726 before all modifiers. I don't know. Yeah, the whole idea of IVs and stuff is what makes me hate Pokemon. The whole idea of, oh, I catch a Pokemon, oh right, it's crap. Oh, that's a new pal. Pyridon Cryo. Oh, they're the stone ones, aren't they? Oh, that's why. If I clear this and do this. Doesn't pop up. He doesn't know what it's doing. Oh. Yeah, I was wondering where it was. It's right there. I was like, it's not here. Oh, right, there we go. That's where it went. Well, in party, player and pals take 15% less dragon damage. Be useful. Cooling 6 mining. That's kind of nice. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do. Where's it? It's 10:30 already. I've barely done anything. Oh, that's right. I need to, Oh, to make hexlite, I'm going to need a better furnace, aren't I? Ugh. That eats durability very quickly, that can. I imagine that's going to be very expensive to repair as well. Everyone is asleep. So look what's going on here. No. All crit based, isn't it? Looking at Grim Dawn stuff. I'm gonna call it quits for Power World. Not feeling it today. I'm just not feeling anything today. Today kind of sucks. What kind of class? Arcanist has some is lightning with like who has cold damage? Nightblade's got cold stuff, but he's more like but it's also cunning. The combination's the Reaver. Mystic. Dreadnought if you go Demolitionist. A Thane if you go Berserker and Soldier. A Zealot for thingy. Veilwalker. Yo, Necromancer. Berserker Necromancer. It's a strange combination. Anything works though. Honestly. I would imagine because there'll be ways to convert your damage from like cold to ether and various other way stuff. Imagine oh yeah, there's those two possibilities actually. Because I'm dumb. And like that. Could totally go. Oh, it's an exclusive skill though for with the Oathkeeper. It's like the AoE fire damage is. Wait, who? I can't remember who it was now. Someone. I mean, Demolitionist also has a. It's a retaliation type deal. That one though. Nightblade has cold related things. Reduce their speed and defensive ability. Yeah. Then again, with freaking Grim Dawn, you can do most of the game with just like one class. Easy as no. Max out your Were Raven. Pierce, Cold, Chaos, and Frostburn. Swap the cold to chaos damage, so it's just piercing chaos damage. If I really wanted to do that, yeah, could do. That's an AoE cold frostburn deal with extra stuff happening to it, plus the buff. I don't know if that doesn't look like it'll work. Bone Chilling Cry reduces enemies' cold resist. That's kind of good. That'd be kind of good to have. Then you got your other weapons like other things. Onslaught strikes. Amatox pact. It seems without mercy, non-surviving. You form a pact with him, blessing, granting his blessing to you and nearby allies. Extra cold damage, defense ability, armor, plus here's chaos bleed damage, attack speed, plus resistances, cold damage, fire burn, cold frostburn, frostburn. You could actually have a big frostburn dot build. Naturally, you wouldn't use like 12. You wouldn't use like points in everything anyway, maxing them out. I've almost used all my points just on one tree, but that's not going to be the case because there's going to be items that will be giving you skill level points anyway for certain abilities. Yeah, I probably could single class it as a Were Raven for the tomorrow with Grim Dawn. Not exactly sure what time does it actually come out. Grim Dawn. 10 EDT. Do I have that? That's Eastern Daylight Time. That's in... Um, $17 hours. It'll be released by the time I go streaming anyway tomorrow. That's for sure. You know what? I'm just gonna call it a short stream for today because I was late and turns out I don't really fancy doing much right now, as usual. So I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna just run away and do a thing or something else that isn't wreck my brain over random nonsense. So I'll be back tomorrow, where we'll be playing Grim Dawn and doing stuff on that. Something different. Hopefully that'll be entertaining, and I won't spend 7 hours running around doing random junk in Grim Dawn and not progressing anywhere. It's a pretty simple game, really. I'm gonna bug off. I'll see you tomorrow, or maybe not. Maybe I will. I don't know. I am rather random junk. Great, cool. Yay. You broke my train of thought now. Thanks, California. Your fault. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be... I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. It's not gonna be... No. It is. It's gonna be dumb. You know me, I like my damage auras. So that you can see where I'm gonna be going with this. I'm gonna have like so many damage auras I can have, and then I'm just gonna run around and watch everything die, probably. Something like that. Anyway, I'm out of here. Have a good night. Bye bye. Oh, nice, cool. I've only looked at like a few the skills basically, and even then I've not really read into it all that much. I'm just sort of like, yeah, there are skills, and I see that they exist. Anyway, I'm going. Bye. Help. My mic clamp that connects it to the desk just fell off. God damn it.